After a few very unsuccessful games that I released on the App Store, I decided to give creating new shit a little break and take a look back on what I've done and made so far. Hey there, and welcome to my shitty channel, where I inconsistently post random shit that I think is cool but probably isn't. So, to get started, I wanted to look back on what I've made so far, which consists of 4 total apps. But most importantly, I wanted to look back at the very first game I actually published, Path of a Player. This game originally came out of inspiration from my interest in a now popular manhwa called Solo Leveling, which you might have heard of by now. When I started that project, I set a 1-month timeline for myself just to get it out there and finish it within a month, no matter what. And that's exactly what I did. After a month of not much work, one really shitty game came out, which didn't get many downloads, and after about 2 years, it has about a total of like 200 downloads, so not very much. But hey, it was my first game, and I was just really happy I actually published like anything on the App Store, and it just made me feel like I was actually progressing instead of just sitting in my room dreaming about one day publishing a massive game that'll become the best game in existence, which maybe some of you guys are guilty for. So after about 2 years, and 3 apps later, I decided to remake this game. Or in other words, Path of a Player 2. I know, sounds amazing. So, before ending this video, I'll show you guys a bit of what I've done so far and what I got started on and a bit of what I'm going to do in the future. So I just set up the turn-based RPG battle, which wasn't too hard, using GD Quest as a nice reference since they have everything open source. But after that, I just started playing around with the art and trying to fix up the buttons and such. And as you can see, the buttons are just hiding the player right now, so I need to move them. And bam, I'm done. I put them in a scroll container, so now you just can't see it at all. I actually had this issue with one of my other games where I was trying to put children into a scroll container, but for some reason Godot doesn't like remembering the size you set the scroll container to. But I found a nice way to fix this, which is actually just adding the panel as a parent. And then bam, just make the panel invisible so we don't see it. Now change the cursor so it doesn't look ugly. And the panel for the player's health and mana. And lastly, just animate the bat and scale it up a bit so I'm not squinting my eyes to find it. That's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, and subscribe. If you didn't, leave a hate comment and let me know what I can do better next time. Thanks, guys.